Hello there, welcome to Herman Manyora's YouTube. My name is Jedel Kabira, ready for political conversations that I hope will build this country even as we're progressing with President William Ruto's administration. I'm here with Herman Manyora at his home in Vihiga. How are you?
Wonderful.
How have you been?
Good.
So good.
Welcome to this humble home.
I'm glad that we're here. I've seen a lot of animals you have here. So just in case you hear some noises, I don't know if it's geese and turkeys
we
or...
have geese, turkey, guinea fowls, ducks.
I've never seen a home with so many things. But let's start our conversation. Director of Public Prosecution, Nuruddin Haji, protested against the withdrawal of a Leadership Integrity Award that was given to him by Transparency International in 2019. Through the letter, they cited that the withdrawal of high-profile cases is the reason why they have decided to take away that award from him. He's protesting. He has sent lawyers to them. I think he's done some Mari representing him. Is this what you usually say, that when you do something, even if it will take some time, people will come and find you and haunt you? Is this the kind of situation?
Yeah. We should be careful with the things we do. Yeah.
What would you say, how would you rate his performance as the Director of Public Prosecution from Uhuru's time to now?
You see, in Kenya, we never look at how people work because nobody ever works. Why would we zero in on Haji? Why are we being unfair to him? Whoever works in this country.
Yeah.
You know, if it is in a country where people are measured by working, then we will look at whether he worked or not. But he's just in good company. Nobody ever works in this country.
What do you say when you say he's just in good company?
He's just in the company. All Kenyan public servants are like that. Nobody ever takes the work serious.
Is this the reason why there's high corruption in this country? Because people like him, as you say, are not taking
Nobody's
the work
working.
serious?
Yeah. See, how long does it take the DPP's office to look at a file and agree whether or not they should prosecute? Just a joke. There is the wheels of justice are slow, we are told, but in Kenya they are not moving. They are not slow. The wheels are not moving. Yeah. Nobody can be in the judiciary and they tell me they are serious. In the line of the administration of justice, from DPP, from police, from judiciary, nobody can convince me. They know the problems and the challenges we face as a country in the administration of justice.
Would you say that he's highly influenced by the executive? Because when you look at these high-profile cases that Transparency International has cited, are these cases of the likes of Rigathi Gachagua that were taken out, Aisha Jumwa that were withdrawn? Is this the situation in the country that the DPP is in cahoots with the executive?
You know, that's what comes out. Whether it is true or not is another story. But there must be, a lot of coincidence must be allowed. Yeah.
What is the image, though? What is the image for the president if this is what is happening and you're looking at these high-profile cases that have been withdrawn, and now Transparency International has said, look, we'll have to take back our award because you have been compromised.
But if I'm Haji, what is an award from TI? What is it? I just tell him, take it. If I'm Nuruddin Haji, an award from Transparency International, I just tell him you are busybodies. Go to hell, take it. You should have taken it yesterday, not today.
Should you be concerned about your reputation because he has been nominated to take over NIS?
Concerned how? He will get the job.
That is Kenya.
That's Kenya. You know, we are not serious people, so why would I bother if I were Nuruddin Haji? What do you call it?
Nuruddin Haji.
I will not bother because I will be director of NIS. What is it called these days?
NIS.
NIS or NS, whatever it is called.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. I grew up, it was special branch. But now, it has another name. Why would I bother? I tell TI, take your award.
But I
wait just to occupy, go back there as a boss because he was there as a small person. Now he can go back as a boss.
It's called National Intelligence Service of Kenya, NIS. Yes.
NIS, yes. National Intelligence Service.
Yes. I want to know, though, how President William Ruto has come out strongly to condemn what happened in KEMSA, and it seems like the corruption in Kenya, something that continues every single day. Is he on the right trajectory? Because when you saw what he did with KEMSA, it's something that hasn't been done before by even President Uhuru Kenyatta. Is this the way to go? You know,
I've been telling people of late, this Ruto man will remove fire from Raila because he's doing the unexpected. Look at that KEMSA thing. Look at the contaminated sugar. And look at him giving KRA serious warning, reading them Riot Act. He tells me, I know you people, you abet corruption. We know it, and you know it also.
Turning them against.
Please don't challenge me to show you how. And I'm going to move against you. So Ruto will do things that nobody expected him to do. People like Ruto, I know people like Ruto. I've seen enough history to know people like Ruto. Nobody in this country seems to be prepared to manage him. People like him are there. Yeah. They will do very popular things. Yeah.
You're saying when it comes to fighting corruption,
he will do.
You think he will do something?
But of course, you and I will know it's not going anywhere. But it will have magic in it.
Perception-wise.
Yeah.
How do you deal with corruption? If you take over a country like Kenya and you've seen how we've been since the time of Kibaki, how should he start when you look at dealing with corruption?
But he cannot fight corruption.
Why
but he can do some...
You can't fight corruption?
They can't. Only Manyora and a few of us can.
How?
If I land in State House as the President of the Republic of Kenya, after taking my oath the previous day, midday, then I move into the State House after my oath, Kasarani or whatever. By the following day, 9, there will be no corruption. 9 in the morning. No, nobody will steal government money. Nobody. Nobody. Forget about it. And they will know. They will know you can't steal government money. Not 1 shilling.
You remember Kega was pointing at the Afia building and he was saying, you cannot deal with cartel.
Those are small matters. And look here, people are just bothering. Before I make you my minister, I'll sit down with you. Tell you, I want to make you in charge of this. What do you know about the ministry? Okay, fine, I can see you have an idea. How about theft in that ministry? Tell me in 10 minutes. And what you intend to do. Go away, you can't get the job. Recommend somebody else to come and try. You, by the time you are my minister, a CS in my government. Oh, my friend.
So is it a question of willingness to fight corruption?
Yeah,
that is
just
the problem?
one man at the top. Or one woman like Mother Karua. Put Mother Karua in State House. Kwisha. Nobody will steal government money. It will be the end of the story. Hakuna mundu anaiba. Watu wanaiba sababu they know there are no consequences. Men, human beings are born with that thing called fear. They are not born with it. We are told by psychologists and like the Freudian psychologists that you begin to develop that fear at that toddler stage. You begin to fear. Then it grows with you. People fear. And nobody wants to go to jail. Let me tell you the truth. Once your freedoms are a curtail, you are behind a wall. It is a world you cannot want to live. And people know it. People know the shame jail will bring to you and to your family, to your children in school. Papa henyu alishikwa haliiba. Children at that small age. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody. Nobody wants to lose his beautiful wife. Because if you are jailed for 15 years, you'll go and get married to another man. Yes. Nobody wants to face the consequences of theft. Nobody. But because there are none, then people will steal. But if there are consequences for stealing public money, like in China, unanyongwa, beyond a certain amount of money, you are executed.
That is actually Wajakoya's manifesto. Yes. Throw them off the cliff.
Yes. People, watch, even not execution, just consequences. 10-year jail, 7-year jail, 3-year jail term. Hey! My friend, even if you leave government drawers empty, nobody will pull the drawer to get money. But people are stealing because there are no consequences.
Is this what the president should do first, at least even not with this cancer scandal, the previous one, to go into those cases and ensure people...
What the president can do, because he will not arrest thieves, what the president can do, and it can be a legacy for him, he should invite me, I sit down with him, and I show him how to stop theft, public money. Stop. Forget about those who have stolen. Stop theft. Make it difficult for anybody to steal. The loopholes, seal all the loopholes. Abolish procurement, like I've always said. Number 1. Number 2, make the consequences too painful. But for that to work, the President of the Republic of Kenya as head of state, not head of government, as head of
state,
will call the police, IG, director of DCI, director of public prosecution, chief justice. Chief justice and a few other people. Speaker of the National Assembly, Speaker of Senate, and a few other people here and there. About 15 people over breakfast. And say, one, if somebody has been accused of stealing public money, the guys in charge of arresting and investigating will do it in a week, and the file will be ready. The guy prosecuting it will not take idiots to go and prosecute. It will be their best prosecutors. And the courts, we want you to do this thing in 1 month.
All right.
Chief Justice, this is our country. We want to help this country. Show me why you cannot prosecute theft in 30 days.
Okay.
Tell us the problems. Where are the challenges?
If it's budget, if it's
tell us, yeah.
Tell us.
Tell us. What is the problem? Why a thief brought before you should not go to committee the following day? And these are foolish thieves. They don't even cover their trucks. You've seen the stories.
Gunias.
Somebody gets money, goes with the gunias. Another one gets a tender, forms a company today, opens an account tomorrow in the morning. In the afternoon, hundreds of millions are put there. The same day in the evening or the following morning, money is distributed into people's accounts. What time do you need? You just put these people in jail. All of them. Including them punishing the banks. Know your custom. How can a guy open an account in your bank today at 2? And tomorrow by 9, 200 million is put on that account. And by 1, the money has been wired to other accounts. What kind of, do you ought to be a bank?
So you don't even have to have this conversation because it's so easy.
So easy. So what the president can do is to make corruption very, very painful. Very, very
painful.
Because it is those who have billions that just want to add. Let me tell you about corruption. They ring fence, even like tendering and the consultants is where people like us should belong. Those who went there have closed the doors. You can't enter. So if you hear billions have been stolen in Kemsa, Afia, wherever it is, the chances of it being bush from anywhere are 0. It is the same people who have been stealing over the years who will be involved. They may plant proxies, front people, form small, kama kina Josephine Kafuru, you know, Ngashia, whatever. Ngirishi. They may form those ones, front them, but behind them the same names. So what am I saying? Tell them, gentlemen, you have stolen enough. Si hata mpate time ya kwenda kukula kidogo. Si muende holiday Switzerland. Msiibe tena. Imetosha, endeni mkule. And you stop corruption because there are no new people. There are no new entrants. The thieves are the same thieves over the years.
Okay.
They just open a window and admit one person and then they close quickly.
So you're saying the thieves are the same.
Stop.
It has to start from the president.
Yeah, the president just says no more theft.
Not at the DPP level.
No, the president has to say no more theft. And you bring the people involved in the administration of justice. And like I've said, the reason why the courts are not scaring anybody, because the cases take forever there. Some judges even die. Some culprits die. You know, Goldenberg people have all died. 30 days. Chief Justice. A thief brought before you, 30 days we want his face. If he's innocent, let him go home.
Cleared.
Na ako ndani, hakuna kutoka. Utakuwa ndani. In.
Right.
Remand prison. As it were, the remand prison is for nobodies in this country. We want thieves to go to the industrial area remand prison. Thieves who have stolen billions. Wakule huko Maharaga na wengine. And in 30 days, kesi yao itaisha. Wawe free ama wafungwe. So then you seal the loopholes. But forget about those who have stolen. Because if you went for those who have stolen, it's a bigger job. They will fight back. Leave them alone. Let them go and eat their money. But then after that, when we have institutionalized fighting against corruption, people are not stealing and people are scared, we can now begin to looking at the very obvious things that people got from the public and we repossess them. As we become more and more ambitious, after some years, we will even knock down houses people are put on riverbeds. Yeah.
Bringing sanity into the whole.
Yeah, but not abruptly. If you start abruptly, many people have failed. Just stop and punish.
So you're saying we started our conversation with the DPP, so you're saying it's not about him?
It's not about him.
At all?
No, you can't do anything. I've said repeatedly, what you do in a public office in this country is what you have been allowed to do. If you become ambitious, you'll go home.
Don't have a...
So, because that office has a lot of trappings, a nice car, driver, nice home, everything. Who wants to jeopardize that? So you do what is expected of you. And what is expected of you is not the work. It's to do the bidding of those who have put you there.
All right.
If you try to go against that, you go home. Ask PLO Lumumba, he said it. He went to ESCC thinking he was going to work. They told him, where chamcheza wewe. Anaanza na parliamentarians at mileage, false mileage claim. Walimwambia weka mtu wewe. Go home.
Yeah.
And he went home.
It's that bad. Okay, all eyes on the president. Let's see how he'll deal with corruption in this country. Have yourself a lovely rest of your day.